I'm gonna talk a little bit my creative process with all of this, because you know the showcase itself was, you know, it was a lot of fuckload of work, so much work. I don't think I have, actually I can say it, I have not worked harder in my life. I have not worked harder in my life. I thought my debut over a year ago, which is crazy, over a year ago, I could have said that was the hardest I've ever worked. My debut over a year ago doesn't even compare to the amount of work I have put into this entire thing. I saw so much love in the stream, in the 3D stream itself. But you know, just to dial in. First of all, I just locked in. I locked in to get this done. I'm exhausted. It's not even physical. It is a mental exhaustion, and not out of like, oh my god, I'm so tired. So I'm like overstimulated. With this process of going through this, how can I explain it? First of all, let me ask you guys, was it what you hoped for? Was it like, oh, I was going in, you know, with what was the thought process? Like, did it exceed expectation? Did it meet expectation? Did it perform? Because when going over this and creating this debut, I had one thought in mind. That's a lie. I had a million thoughts in mind, but the thought that was the building block for this entire production was, I do not want an ounce of my showcase to breathe. We have 1 hour. We have 1 hour, and I want to cram as much shit so people can't even relax. This needs to be a 1 hour roller coaster when the only thing is going down, and the momentum never stops until this thing fucking ends. Not a single second. Pacing to me is such an important aspect to entertainment, especially nowadays when longer based content is a hard thing to come by. I don't want a dull moment. I don't want things to drag. What I want is 1 hour of high octane comedy and energy. And listen, throughout my career and just myself as a person, I am extremely critical of how I perform and my ideas and how I want to do things as an entertainer. I'm extremely critical. I'm hard on myself. I do not give myself a break. I am sometimes cruel to myself, but I will tell you today. I fucking killed this thing. I couldn't be happier, and I knocked this goddamn thing out of the park. I have never been more proud of something that I did in my entire life. End sentence.